Winter Wishday is finally here. Well, not literally, but the special is here, and I'm here to tell you about everything I noticed. I even have some critique points that I'm gonna mention at the end. Right at the start, Sunny sings and mentions wishing a happy new moon, implying to be the same as our happy new year. This is the most conclusive hint at year and moon being the same that I have heard so far. But that's not the point of the special now, is it? It was interesting to see what traditions they came up with, even if it doesn't really make sense how they came to be. I miss heartwarming already. It makes sense for all three pony races to have different holidays, since they developed them over the time they were apart. Winter Wishday is the first we see, and it seems like some nice family traditions. They get to Grandma Figgy in the mare's tree, and that causes the first issue I have with the special. They have shown how the plane was created in Tell Your Tale, but now they have shown it again in a different way. That's no way to build continuity. At least they tell us that it has 6 seats, implying that another pony will be joining their group, to get a full team of 6 together. And we all know that it's likely Misty. On the fly, we can see Opalin's cutie mark in the mare stream, and we hear the first instance of holidays clashing, all of them having different lyrics to the same song. I don't know how one song could have developed so differently in different societies over the time, so let me know if you can come up with something that fits into the continuity. At Grandma Figgy's, it's awesome to hear Ellie's voice again, now as a hitch-obsessed grandma that helps him live out his love for traditions. It's cute, and it makes sense for this loving grand-type character. And she tells us about the fantastical flurry tales of Wishy Hoof, which seems like it has something to do with Flurry Heart, but let's ignore that. The book is interesting though. Why is an Earth Pony a book that mentions a unicorn holiday? This special already brought up so many questions and we haven't even really started yet. Now onto Wishy Hoof itself. This tradition resembles the Christmas tree that exists in many parts of the world. Just a community one instead of one for each house. It's interesting to see how they use real world things and adapt it to fiction. The ornaments also are inspired by the real world. And while we're at it, I have to mention that I love seeing Alphabettle again. We have seen too little of him so far, but it's great to see that he kept his player nature. They mention that fun, friendship and frolicking are the essence of the holiday, which reminds me of G4, where friendship was the essence alone. And then there's the special greeting, Frosty Shivers, which causes the actual problem they have to face. And it actually makes sense that it came to that problem. They didn't have magic for a long time and forgot what the spell was used for. Now that the greeting became normal, it causes problems. It's brilliant how easy Izzy finds a way to fix it, with the counterspell, Warm Wishy Hoof. Another instance of her being too good at magic to believe it. It's a little weird to see unicorns control the weather though, that's the Pegasus job. Next is the trip to Zephyr Heights. Yes, the trip alone, which shows us lantern magic once again. I would call it wish magic. They wish to get Zephyr Heights, and tada, there they are! We see that again later. They wish to find the maelstrom under all that snow, and boom, the lantern flies into a pile and reveals it. It's magic ex machina again. I hope they keep this wish magic for special days like this holiday. We have enough magical power around with Sparky. Not even I can continue to justify this unreasonable amount of magic ex machina. The third holiday is the one we see the least of. Wishentine. We see the royal family strolling through the town and window shopping. The decorations seem to be part of the tradition. Other than that, we only get to see the event with a name too long to remember. The songs in that may seem too long for the ponies, but they sound lovely to me. I would love to hear the full versions. All 8 acts. The songs in general are nice, all very obviously Christmas related, but still nice. This seems to be a good time to mention the outfits. I love what they are wearing in this entire special, casual as well as Zips and Pip's outfits during the show. But that seems to be all we see about the specific holiday. And since I already mentioned how they resolved the snow issue, it's time to talk about the end. Sunny has been rushing them around all day, like the selfish character she is. I think she would have needed an actual lesson that she shouldn't be rushing them so much. But sadly, it worked out in the end and she got her way. I gotta say though, it's beautiful to see the cutie marks shining into the sky. Even if I have no idea if Sunny actually planned that, or the crystals did that on their own with the help of the meteor. It was nice to hear about Argyle here, and from what Figgy told us, he seems like a good dad, making his daughter's wish come true. Seeing all the traditions in general was entertaining. I just hope to see more with each of them. We pretty much only have a short overview over all of them, and I really thought that we would see the Windigos here, with all that snow and the picture on the book that looked a little like Windigos, but I guess they were just normal unicorns. In general, I like the special, but that probably doesn't surprise anyone. But I also have my issues with it. It effectively retconned the Telltale episode and caused more questions than it answered. The creation of the maelstrom was weird, The only explanation I could think of is that the Maelstrom can always transform between the tram and the plane, but that doesn't seem right either. Also, we still have no idea what happened to Heartswarming or anything like that. Then, I mentioned that the existence of the book that Figgy has is weird too. Also, what's about that spell? We never saw it in G4, but they call it ancient. How was it around when magic hadn't disappeared yet? It's weird. If you have any idea how to explain that, let me know. But until then, let me know what you think about the whole special. Join my Discord if you want to discuss some more. Thanks to my patrons, especially to Wishday and Maverick, and an early happy wish day, joyous wishing time, and not frosty shivers, but warm wishy of every pony. And bye.